Hello everybody, Georgie Burns here. Today I'd like to show you how I made this lovely card. This card I have used retired papers on it. I'm going to be using the stamp set Petal Palette. It's a 2-box stamp set. And all I'm going to use is this leaf, the bird, and the word thank you. I haven't got the leaf out. Let's get that out. Ready. Right, for this you will need, let's pop that out of the way, a piece of black cardstock measuring 8 5/8, and you want to score it at 2 3/4. Just check that, yeah, 2 3/4, and fold that over. Then you'll want a piece of black cardstock which measures 2 inches by 4 1/8. A piece of white, whisper white, measuring 1 7/8 by 4 inches, which will lay on the top there. And then the designer series paper I'm using in this is from the Love What You Do pack. I don't think that's what it's called. Let me see what it's called. DSP. It is called that is it. Share What You Love. Special designer series paper. So that's from the Share What You Love DSP pack. And you'll need a piece that is 3 7/8 by 1 3/4. And that all goes together like that, and then that sits on the bottom there. And then you'll also need a piece of whisper white that measures 4 inches by 2 5/8, which will sit there, and a piece of DSP measuring 3 7/8 by 2 1/2, and that'll sit there. You'll also need a piece of basic black measuring 2 inches by 4 inches, and a piece of whisper white measuring 1 7/8 by 3 7/8, and that will sit there. You'll also need a scrap of white, which I never got out. Let me get a scrap of white. And this is for the bird. I'm going to stamp and cut him out and colour him in. And you'll also need a piece of whisper white for the inside, measuring 3 7/8 by 5 5/8. Let me just get a piece. And that will go inside there. So to get started, we need to do our stamping. And there isn't much, we've just got to stamp some leaves on there, stamp the bird out, and we can't stamp that thank you till we stuck it all together. So a bit of scrap paper, and we're going to use Old Olive for the leaves, as there's Old Olive in the DSP, so that'll draw that in. Pick up your leaves and then stamp them on, but try and have them, at least one of them, going up the way. And this one we'll have down the way. That's great. Clean my stamp. Oh, I got one of these absorbers. And it does clean your cloth, clean your stamps. So that's that done. That's all we need the old olive for. Now with basic black, keep that, don't need that. We need the scrap piece and the bird stamp. And just stamp yourself a bird. And then you want to cut that out. Using the dies which match the stamp set, and you'd need to use this dart stamp and cut it out. I have already cut one out and have coloured it in, so we'll colour this one in. All I used was the markers, which are in front of me in a bigger box, and I used crumb cake. I just saw it, there it is, and the dark daffodil delight. So all I did was colour in the body in yellow, daffodil delight, and I did just round by the beak. And with the, this is dark crumb cake, I did his wing and his face, and then I went round the top of the body and just a little bit underneath. And then with the bullet end of the daffodil delight, I just blended that all in. Just go over it and blend it all in. And that's all I did for that. And I cut him out, and I have got one there. So I'll save that bird for next time, or another time. Right, let's put this card together. So with my wet glue, I shall glue this, maybe, oh yeah. Glue this onto the black bit. And glue all these pieces together. I'm sorry if you can hear a noise in the background. That's my husband having his afternoon nap while he's watching the telly. I think he's woke up now because I said that. Bless him, he does try and stay quiet for me. Right, that's the bottom bit done. Now for the top bit. Quite an easy card, this. this round and stick that on top of that, like that. Then that goes along the bottom, and joining them together will be this piece, just like that. Now, keeping hold of this piece, lift it over. You can see I only did about 1/4 of an inch in, so I'm going to hold that there and place some glue on this bit, and then place that about 1/4 of an inch in. Make sure it's straight. There's a bit of glue there. Right. Now to glue it to the top, what I do is get it level with the bottom and then try and pick it up where the glue's got to go. Just do it under my thumb. You can measure it if you want, but I just do it all by eye. And then hold the card up and make sure it's both bits are touching your surface. Lay it down, and hopefully, yeah, there's no glue showing here. And that's it attached. And the bird, we'll get him to sit on a branch with a dimensional. And I never got any out, and I can't find them. Surely I've got some dimensionals open. Must have used them all. Ah, must remember that I've got some news for you. For the ones who ask. That's minis, I don't want minis. Right, I'll sort them out afterwards. And we really only need, I think, 2. 1. 2. We do need a mini on the right. I'm not having much fun with these dimensionals. Oh, that's their last one of those as well. I'm just get a mini one to stick on the tail. There we are. Sort all that out afterwards. Take the backings off. And sit him on the branch. Right, now you need your insert bit, your inside bit. Place that where it will go, and then close it. Do not stick it down yet. with a pencil, you want to mark the top, the side and the bottom, so that it gives you that much, and you know you've got to stamp your thank you in there. There's my thank you on the mount. Ooh. It will fit. So with Memento black ink, I'm going to stamp this thank you in the middle of that box. There we are. Clean my stamp. Put the lid on the ink so I don't put my fingers in it. Hopefully that'll dry. Find me rubber. And rub these pencil marks out. There we are. Put that away. And then you can place that back in there, and that will be how it looks. So now I shall glue this in. So there we have it. Now on this one I didn't put any gems, but I thought I would put some gold, little gold gems. These are exactly the same as the silver ones I use, but they're gold. So I'm just going to put 3 over the branches so it looks like buds. I'll do the same with this one. There we are. So there we have it. A nice thank you card. I hope you like that. If you do, give us a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more of my videos, please press the subscribe button, and if you press the bell button next to it, you'll be notified whenever I upload another video. All I can say is thank you for watching. See you again soon.